Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Got lots to tell you, some exciting announcements, not for me, for everybody. Some really exciting announcements. First announcement, I work with Zumi and they have got a sale and it starts today, the 22nd of November, and runs through till some dates in December. I'm going to do another video dedicated just to that and show you some of the pieces. But if you would like 30% off, yes, a whole 30% off, use my special code JoJoLux 2025. So sale starts today. Get in quick. Great, amazing bag inserts, bag liners. They've got 4 new colours of the silkies, still got the felts. So yeah, if you want strong support or you just want something to line a light interior or just add some organisation, check them out. Superior fit, great customer service, 30% off with the code JoJoLux 2025. Now, the other big announcement, and probably why, if anyone has come here, why you are here, and that is, according to Matt D74 on Instagram, who's usually right about these things, let's say, I don't know where he gets his info from, but it must be inside. We have Murakami coming again. Oh yes, there's some repeat pieces coming. There's a whole load of new Murakami coming. So for those of you, let your Murakami monster run free. And I'm going to run through everything that he's got on his Instagram so far. There may be some more pieces coming after this, but this is what I know as at today. And I'm going to get this video out. I'm going to do a quick turnaround, film, done, get it out, film 2 more because I need to play catch up basically. So the first piece, I'm going to insert some pictures from Matt D74's Instagram alongside this as well, so you can see everything. So, and this is just in the order working bottom up on his Insta. So first piece is the multicolour Speedy 30 Soft. So we had this in the black in the original launch and now we have it in the white. So for you, those of you that love white Murakami, want something bigger than the 25, want it less structured than the 25, then this is a great piece for you. Throughout all these pieces, they are adding bits. So there's, studded clochettes, if you like, whereas before they were just playing with the bows. If you zoom in, you can see we have some studs on the clochette there. So yeah, still got that same hardware on the corners. Looks lovely. Not for me, because I think a Speedy 30 is going to be a bit big for me. It's big for my needs. I'm so used to carrying very little that I either go big with a tote or go smaller, and I have my little P9 25 sat just there because I haven't put it away yet. Basically, I've been using it. The next one, and this was the first item I actually saw, and I went, oh my god, the Neverfull. We've got a Neverfull MM, so the classic Neverfull size, coming in the white multicolour. Again, you've got that little bit of extra detail on the clochette with the studding and the bow, which I think is okay. I know I whipped my bows off my Nano Speedies, but I think on the Neverfull, it's a big enough bag that there's enough of the plain multicolour, if you can call it that, but there's enough sort of plain canvas that it's in enough of a bag to take that. And the exciting thing, so take note again, cherry, Neverfull, but the white multicolour Speedy, if you look at the inside pictures, actually comes with the multicolour little pouch inside as well. So I think that's really great from that perspective. The one with the cherry was just plain monogram, not a cherry in sight, not even one in the corner. Poor. It looks like some of these have got, it's hard to tell and we'll know more detail when they come up, but it looks like some of these have also got microfiber lining in the beige, same as the first drop that came January 2025. So this will be landing, as I believe from Matt, January 2026. So next we have what they should have done the first drop. We have the multicolour Petite Malle, So this is in the straightforward white multicolour. Yeah, they gave us a super flat one last time. This is what should have come. So this looks great. So far, there's nothing I'm going to be getting. I was very tempted towards Neverfull, but I already own 2 Neverfulls, classic monogram and like a raffia with white embroidery one for my summer. So I've got 2. I am tempted, but no, I don't need any more multicolour, and I certainly don't need any more Neverfulls. So yeah, so the Petite Malle looks, as you would expect, like a Petite Malle. Really pretty piece. I think that's a really good collector's piece as well. I do like that. Now, this is where my resolve could come unstuck. A multicolour key pouch in the white. So I missed out on this in the black through my own fault. And I really did want it in the white, because at the time I didn't have any black and I really wanted like the white multicolour. That's where my heart really went to. And the only way you could get like a little key clay type thing was on the overall, like the phone pouch with the lanyard and all that. But they've now done a key pouch, or coming is a key pouch, just the plain white Murakami. And if you look on the inside, it's pink. So that's really cute and nice. And if you have any other pieces that have the pink on the inside, like for example, the pencil case, anything like that, then wonderful. I have the flat card holder that has the pink. So wouldn't it go nicely with that? So yeah, I think I'm going to try for that. I also don't know, I mean, this is all in Matt's. If you check out his Instagram, and I suggest you do for all the pics, I'll be too long if I show you everything here. But if you have a look, he also gives prices where he knows them in US dollars. I have no idea what's going to appear worldwide. I mean, things do differ. There were things that didn't come to, you know, UK and Europe region for some of the drops that did come elsewhere. There were some pieces that I really liked that came to America but didn't come to the UK. So I don't know what's going to come to what region, but this is just everything from Matt. So I imagine something like key clay would. Then we have the multicolour Travel Alma. I'm not going to be buying a Travel Alma. I think it's going to be too big. I just look at them and feel like they're going to be too big and too heavy. I feel like the ski one from the ski collection was a statement. That was a statement. This is nice, but I think you're probably better off getting the key pull, if I'm honest, for travel. But it does have a lot of nice design features. I really like that pocket on the front. Interestingly, it looks like the bow on this one is like the first collection and not studded. So they're obviously mixing it up. This does look from the pictures like it's got a lovely, that lovely microfiber lining. That's what it looks like. Don't hold me to it, please, people. And that's what it looks like. So really nice. Next is, I don't imagine there'll be many people going for this, the multicolour Malle Vendôme, at an estimated $149,000. I mean, you could like buy a, okay, not in the southeast, but in the north of England, you could buy a small house for that. So yeah, go live in your Malle Vendôme. So I'm assuming that this is just for like nice jewellery pieces. So if you've got the money, if you've got the room and you've got the jewellery, then a lovely piece. The next, and might be popular, this is super cute, is the Multicolour Horizon bag charm. So that is really, really cute. And it's actually functional as well, where it zips open, so it'll probably take like your AirPods or something like that. So that is super, super cute. I won't be getting it. I have my micro Alma charm that fits my AirPods perfectly and goes on my Alma BB, and we've got mummy and baby. Really cute, completely overpriced. But I tried not to buy it for several months and failed and then bought it. Next, again, not something for me, outside of my price range totally, but really appreciate the aesthetics, is the Multicolour Speedy Trunk 20. So when you see the word trunk, it's going to be expensive. So this looks gorgeous, a lovely piece. Again, a great collector's piece if you are in that price bracket. So lucky you, well done. The interior of this looks stunning as well, with that quilting. Really, really gorgeous piece, and you just know you're going to hold this and it's just you're going to feel the heritage shining through. So a lovely piece, like I say, not for me. A very useful functional piece coming now in terms of the multicolour Nice BB. Don't know if the top handle looks a bit different to me to what they normally look like. I don't own one, so yeah, that's why I'm being a bit vague. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Interior's got that zip in the lid, slip pocket, a great piece for your cosmetics. A bit big for me, if I'm honest, a little bit big for me. I tend to use those things more for traveling, so way too big. Now, this is where we're going to be struggling. The Toiletry 19, or as Matt's called it, the multicolour pochette toilet 19, at $885. I have just recently sold my classic monogram Toiletry 26. I used to use it for travel. I've never used it as a bag. I don't like toiletries as bags, but each their own. I use it as a toiletry bag, and I just feel with traveling, I actually travel with a lot less. When I went to buy it, I actually went to buy the 19, and then the 26 were like gold dust, but I actually wanted the 19. Then I looked at the 19 in my hands and went, it's a bit small. They just got a 26 in that day. I bought the 26. Fast forward several years, and I've gone, actually, I travel a lot lighter now. 26 is a bit big. I've sold it. I'm very tempted towards this, but what I got from drop one from January 2025, so this year, is this beautiful, stunning cosmetic PM, and this would do me for travel. I think I could use this for all of my makeup, so sort of, you know, a couple of key brushes, a makeup to just travel light, because I also like to use a small bag. I only do carry-on, I don't do hold luggage. So I haven't used this a load. It's a tiny bit big for like I can fit it in my Alma BB, but it does take up most of the room. And I just don't really need that much on day to day. But if I'm traveling and I want, you know, a bit more variety of makeup and all your base products and that, not just top-ups, then I reckon I can get away with this. But the Toiletry 19 is seriously tempting me, I'm not going to lie, because I've always wanted a Toiletry 19, and here it is in the stunning multicolour. Yeah, we'll try and resist, but it looks, I think it looks great. I love the shape of Toiletry 19 as the toiletry. I think it's brilliant. Next we have the multicolour Nice Nano. So this will be small, people. This will be small, be super cute. I'm not getting one because I have this. So I got this when we had the LV Beauty launch. So this is the Nice Nano in the Tender Bliss Epi Leather. Again, I'm filming in natural daylight. It's coming out slightly brighter and more corally than in real life, but not much. Stunning cute little piece. I've used this for travel as well, so I've put all my makeup in this, but you are a bit more restricted if you look at the length in terms of makeup brushes as to what you can fit in here. So yeah, so that is that. So I won't be getting the multicolour one as well. I only need one Nice Nano, but a beautiful piece. So if you haven't got a Nice Nano, I think it's a good piece to get to add to your collection if you want that bit of multicolour. Next we have the Monogram Zipped Notebook, which we think is an PM. We think that's the name. Really cute. Again, you've got that pink interior. I'm not going to go down that route. I'm going to stick to my Amazon notebooks, but yeah, again, that's a piece that was definitely tempting me. The next piece, this is a type of ridiculous piece that I might buy, but I'm not going to, and that is the Porte Clés lipstick holder. So you can have it as a bag, put your lipstick in there, have it as a bag charm. I think that's a really nice piece. And again, quite nice if you just want a little bit of a touch of this. You just want to delve, poke a little finger in it, just get a little bit. I think that's quite nice. I'm not getting one because there's other things in my head that I want to get. But yeah, it does look super cute. We can see me going back on all of this, can't we, when launch comes. And then after that, we have a Vivienne charm. So this is really nice. So this is a multicolour Vivienne bag charm. It's going to be expensive, but it's what I like about this is how you've got the Vivienne charm, but it's not hanging off a long chain. You've got the lobster clasp really quite high up. You could put keys on this as well, I think. Really nice. And it's got the Vivienne face. I mean, who doesn't love Vivienne? We all, I think us LV fans, we love Vivienne. There's a whole Vivienne winter collection coming, but if that's not enough Vivienne for you, and you want Vivienne in multicolour, have this really, really cute little piece. Now, Now we have the multicolour Carryall East West with the studded tag. Now, I liked that with the Carryall from drop 1 in January 2025, I really liked, but what put me off was the closure mechanism. This looks good. This, if you look and scroll through the pictures, you can see it actually has a zip closure. So you've got that security, you've got that interior zip pocket. I think this is a great bag. It will look wonderful with just like pale jeans, white tee, and this on your shoulder casually. I think it's a terrific bag, a really, really good option. Matt's put the price down as $3,250, but I think that's a great piece. Will I be getting it? No. The reason I won't be is I have this. So I have, this is vintage. This is from the, as you can tell, because we've got vachetta leather on black Murakami, black multicolour. This is the Eliza that I bought pre-loved when I couldn't get hold of the black Nano Speedy and really wanted a black little bag. But she's good in her own right. She holds obviously a lot more than a Nano Speedy. You can see we've got the, you can see we have the zip closure there. So because I have this, I'm definitely not going to get that Carryall East West, but it looks great just with this. So yeah, but I do think that is a really good piece. If I didn't already have my Alma BB and my Nano Speedy, this would definitely be one that I'd be wanting in the white multicolour. I think that's a brilliant, brilliant bag. I love that. I think it's just going to be a really nice, usable bag and wearable and comfortable. There's always practical things we have to think about on top of the pretty. So yeah, that is that. Next, we have the On The Go PM. Not a bag for me. I find it too structured for a small bag, but super cute. The bow with the studded clochette and the little padlock, again, really nice. You've got the nice trim, LV trim going along on the vachetta around the bag. You've got the hardware corners. So you've got some really lovely details on this. It's just not for me. But really, really nice, pretty bag. Next, and again, it's a sort of ridiculous item I could go for. I do have a white desk for when I'm working at home. We have the multicolour mouse pad. It's a mouse pad. Who needs a multicolour mouse pad? Me. No, we don't. We don't need this. $375. We don't need this. And I do actually like quite a small mouse, so. But we'll be trying to resist this. And quite cool. I don't know if it's reversible, if it's just the underneath, but we have the blue on the underneath, so that's quite cool. Next, a bag that again I think is a good bag. I don't own one, so I can't tell you from use, but it looks like a good functional bag. I was quite tempted to this, and I had the budget for the white Speedy, for the white cherry, but this is the Wallet on Chain Ivy. And I do think it's a good bag. You've got that nice chain, the same as you got with the pochette accessoire that we saw launched from these Murakami drops. You've got what looks like an adjustable strap. If you look at the interior, you've got a few card slots, a zip little pocket inside as well. So this looks, and yeah, it's just magnetic closure. This looks like a nice, easy to use little bag. And it won't be priced too highly compared to some of the other bags. So Matt's put down there $2,320. If I get the UK lookbook, I will go through all of this in a lot more detail and give you UK prices, but I don't know what's happening. We may get nothing. I really don't know. Next, if you thought the other Vivienne bag charm was good, look at this one. This looks like a functional one. Again, it looks like the sort of size you could probably put AirPods in. So you've got the clip, you've got pink fluff. You've got pink fluff. I don't know if that's going to be faux fur or real fur, hopefully faux fur. So you've got the Vivienne bag charm at over $1,000. Yeah, but super cute. And if you look on the reverse, she looks like she's got a fluffy pom-pom bottom. So yeah, looks like it would actually hold something as well. So other than the first Vivienne charm I showed you that is just a charm, this may have some functionality as well. So really cute. And then we have the Horizon 55. So I believe we did get it in the black in drop 1. Now we have it in the white. And I love the interior of the Horizon 55. I think if I were, and I keep swinging, and I should have just bought one years ago before prices went up and up and up. But I think if I were to get a Horizon 55, I would get it in the classic monogram, potentially with the black on the corners to avoid. I don't know if I'd go for Vachetta or black, but I would go for classic monogram. I love all these Murakami ones that have come out. The cherry did look really, really cool. The cherry blossom, but they're outside of my price range. The problem I have with this one, well, I love, firstly, what I like about it, I love the interior and the design of the Horizon 55. I love how you've got the handle that goes all the way around the outside, so it's not going to interrupt your packing by having those 2 bars down the inside. So I love the practicality of this. I love the way that you've got the zip top on one side with, you know, to just put all your clothes in there nicely, and then your other bits and bobs will just really go nicely on the other side without having those 2 bars. So I'm a fan of the Horizon 55. What I don't like is I don't like the black wheels on the white multicolour. It's fun on the black, and I don't like where you've got some of these like black trim bits on the back. It just, to me, it's just too stark a contrast. But a nice piece outside of my price bracket, not for me. Next we have a multicolour hat, so a baseball cap, really nice. Again, not for me, and I would worry about getting makeup on the white, but not that I wear a lot, but yeah, a nice piece. Moving on through, we now have something that I'm not familiar with as an item, but we have a cruiser toiletry bag. More expensive, $1,890 US. Got the studs around the top, so you've got some nice design features there. To me, it looks like that strap on the top is going to get in the way of the zip. I don't know if that's going to be annoying, but it looks like it opens up, so you've got a nice big space if you've got quite a few toiletries. It looks like it's going to be a bigger piece, this. Like I said, I'm not that familiar with it as a piece. So if you like your toiletry bags, it may be one to go for. Next, I feel this might be a popular piece. We have the Agenda MM. The MM is a great size. I have a black epi leather one. This is also tempting to me, but I shall resist. And you've got the bright blue interior. So wouldn't it go well with the underneath of the mouse mat? No, we're not buying any of it. It's got pen hook as well on it. It's got slips. You can put items in. Looks like you can put some cards in there as well, should you want to. It's a nice piece. Again, it's nice, something to hold on to for years. Yeah. Next, we have the Coffret 8 Montres. So it looks like that would take 8 pieces. Again, trunk pieces aren't for me. I don't live in a big enough house to display this stuff. Never say never, but yeah, it's a nice piece. It's a good collector's piece again. Next, we have the multicolour slim trunk. There's a lot of gold hardware going on this. I'm not sure how I feel about slim trunk. I feel like maybe the proportions are slightly out for me. For this, I wonder if I just prefer the normal straightforward side trunk, but it's nice to have options. It's got the gold chain. It's also got a white leather strap, so you've got you've got some variability there in terms of, you've got options in how you want to carry it, basically. So a nice piece. Be interesting to see when these land, how they go and what the popularity is of them. Next, we have the Lisa wallet. So again, multicolour with pink. That seems to be what they're doing at the moment, is pink, and I'll come on to things they're re-releasing in a moment. So yeah, you've got the Lisa wallet there, a nice wallet. I don't own a Lisa wallet. It's bigger and chunkier than I need, but it looks like you've got a zip section for coins, you've got card holder bit, and you've got a bit for notes. So a good classic wallet for those of you that still carry the classic things. I tend most of the time just to use my Apple Watch. So the amount of card holders I own, and don't even hardly ever have cards. Next, we have the multicolour jewellery. So really pretty, lovely trunk piece, lovely place to store your jewellery. I have a stackers thing, but this is very, very pretty. Again, it's got that trim on the vachetta. A really, really nice piece. And that's it we've got there. That's it for the new collection for January 2026 in the white multicolour. Now, what I was going to say, because Matt D74 has also put something on his stories, his Instagram stories, to say about repeat pieces. So again, it's all white. There's no black. There's no cherry blossom, which was so hard to get. There's no cherry, which was a bit easier to get. There's no men's, there's no camo. Camo coming back would be good. That, I think everything would go crazy if they brought the camo back. Maybe they'll do that next year, who knows, or the year after. But repeat pieces that Matt is saying he saw: Speedy 25, Alma BB, All in BB, Side Trunk Nano Speedy, Pochette Accessoire, Vanity Chain Pouch, Passport, Zippy Wallet, Rosalie, Victorine, Romy with pink. We want the Romy with green tea, please. Keeple 45, Cosmetic PM, and also the GM, Super Flat Keeple 45, Courier Lazine 110, Marl Pyramid, Shoes, Micro Speedy Bag Charm. So I thought that only came in the black last time. I mean, it was the Alma Micro Bag Charm that we had in the white. And then there was also, not in the UK, like the micro, like Pochette Accessoire type bag charm. Minx from Minx for All has that. I would have loved that piece, but it didn't come to the UK. Alma version also. So yeah, he said that. So yeah, maybe we're getting a Micro Speedy bag charm in the white. I would have liked the black one, but by the time I decided I want the black one, it wasn't until I had the black Nano Speedy, and I wanted it to go on the outside of that, so I had Speedy, and by the time I got the Nano Speedy, the Micro Speedy was gone. Anyway, probably a good thing. I don't need any more. We have the bandeau, scarves, headbands, some jewellery, a cup. So we'll see what happens. Let's just keep our eyes peeled. If I hear any more about anything coming to, particularly about UK releases versus what Matt's covering, which will be for the US, then I will let you know. Let me know any comments. For a lot of these bags, and this is why I was thinking about Zumoni, a lot of these bags have that very nice but pale, therefore subject to stains and marks, interior. So check out Zumoni to protect your bag, even if you don't want to add structure or add too much organisation. Get a silky. Then there's 4 new colours coming in silkies. Use my code JoJoLux2025 for 30% off from today. And yeah, best of luck, everybody. I have mixed feelings about this Murakami launch. I think this year, going through the 3 drops, loving so much more than I could afford to buy, so much more than I needed, so much more than I would actually use. There's pieces I've bought that I still haven't used. Shameful to admit. I still think I will. It's just the opportunity hasn't quite arisen yet. So I think I felt a real sense of relief when that finished. And then when I got my final bag, which was the white Nano Speedy, which I bought for my dear friend Pamela, I finally had Murakami piece with that finally. I was like, yes, now I'm okay. Now I've done what I want to do. So I was actually quite happy. Yes, there were a couple of pieces I missed out on, but I was generally just, really happy with what I had, and I felt that piece. So yeah, coming back again for another drop, and does this mean we're going to have more and more and more? I don't know how I feel. I do want the key pouch. I do want a white key pouch, I do. So it's a good thing, because we're not forced to buy these things. We are not forced to buy these things. It's just tough though, I know, sometimes when you see things, and like for me, I see things, I can't afford them. I think, oh, that's really nice. I don't have the money, I can't have it. Then they go out of stock, and that's it. And that's life. I'm privileged to have as much as I've managed to save up for and buy, but yeah, it's, the P9 took the remaining funds. So yeah, a little piece might be nice, but I feel the bags, I feel like I can resist quite easily. I feel like I have, well, we'll see. I say that when there's chocolate in the cupboard, I can resist that. So yeah, so time will tell. We'll see if I end up with anything. We'll see what even comes to the UK. So yeah, let me know your thoughts below. How do you feel about this? Are you excited? Are you like, oh no, we're so over this, we've done it, we're over it? I feel like if they'd brought back the cherry blossom, because that was so ridiculously hard to get, I feel like that may have had a bit more excitement, because people, even if they just brought back exactly the same as they launched the first time, people that weren't able to get pieces. You know, I really wanted the bracelet and I couldn't get that. I got my key piece, which was the Pochette accessoire, but only thing like ringing up client services, and you know, I got lucky. They got back to me and managed to find one. I nearly went without anything from Cherry. Sorry, Cherry Blossom. Cherry was a lot easier. So yeah, let me know what you think, and do take care, everybody. There'll be another video, probably another 2 videos with me wearing exactly the same, because I'm tired. I've had a hard week. I've got a hard week coming up, and I'm comfy and warm. So, and I'm not getting changed just for new videos, sorry. So yeah, take care, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.